Hello Bookish friends, welcome to another Bookish Talk video. In today's video, I will evaluate how I did on my 2025 reading goals in the first half of the year. Whether I have to modify any goal to make it work better. First challenge is a classic, which is Goodreads challenge. Like the previous 5 years, my goal for 2025 is to read 100 works. And at the end of June, I had read 69 works, so I'm going quite well with this goal. Second reading goal that I had was to decrease the number of books on my Goodreads TBR from 400 to at least 225. At the end of first 6 months, the number of books on my Goodreads TBR was 352, which is, I think, a quite good accomplishment. And I am very, very hopeful that I will achieve this goal. For my book club participation, I have 2 in-person book clubs. The first one is called Yeni Kitap, meaning new book. And for this club, I read Zesto, Psomi by Feyza, Hepçilingirler, Bir Kimya Meselesi by Garmus, Tatlı Betüş by Aziz, Nesin, Toplum, Böceği by Kerem, Işık, Tatar, Çölü by Dino, Buzotti, Luna by Buğra, Gülsoy, and Elimde Viyoletler, Beklenen Sevgili by İleri. For my second in-person club, we only read one book, which was Dünyalar Savaşı, The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. As for my online book club participations, for the Fear of Missing Out book club, I read Never Let Me Go by Kaozu Ishiguro. For Reading the Globe book club hosted by Rose and Katja, I read Clean by Alia Tribako Zeran and Beyond the Door of No Return by David Diop. I also read some books for Agatha for Alice read along. The first one was Cesetler Merdiveni, The Body in the Library, Labors of Hercules, Beş Küçük Domuz, Yanlış Hüküm, Five Little Pigs and Ordeal by Innocence, Three Blind Mice and Other Stories, all by Agatha Christie. I also read Absent in the Spring, written by Mary Westmacott, which is of course the Poseidon for Agatha Christie. For category romance online book club, I read Hero in the Nick of Time by Maria Ferrarella, Cassandra by Chance by Betty Niels, Honolulu Cold Homicide by Barry R. Flowers, Grave Amish Secrets by Patricia Jones, and A Sheriff's Star by McKenna Lee. Last but certainly not least, for the Pineiro project, I read Elena Knows, A Crack in the Wall, Betty Boo, and The Little Luck, all by Claudia Pineiro, with a Voxer group in which we had fantastic discussions. So for my book club participation, I think I did quite well again. I love discussing books socially, and that is of course why I created this channel. So I will continue to participate in the clubs as much as I can. As for my TBR game, Roll the Dice, I read 5 books, which were Bir Süpermarketin Hikayesi by Dimitris Sotakis, Five Run Away Together by Annette Blayton, Balık İzlerinin Sesi by Buket Uzuner, 84 Charing Cross Road by Helen Humph, and Animal Farm by George Orwell. For Go with the Flow challenge, hosted by Sarah and Jenn, for the month of January, the prompt was favorite color in the cover, and I read Matilda by Roald Dahl. In the month of February, we had to read a book written by an author with the same initial, and I read Kamelyalı Kadın by Alexander Dumas Phil. In March, the title of the book has to have half the number of letters with the previous books. So I read Melissa by Alex Gino. In April, we had to read a book with a word on the page 100 in the title. The word that I chose was all, and I read Fairest of Them All by Teresa Medeiros. In May, we had to read a book taking place in a different time period, and I read a contemporary book, Yeşil Peri Gecesi by Ayfer Tunç. Finally, in June, the prompt was to read a book with the number of pages within 25 pages of the previous books. And I read Serenade for Nadia by Zülfü Livaneli. I'm really enjoying choosing books for this challenge, and the variety of the books that I read for this challenge really makes me very, very happy. My next reading goal was to decrease the number of ongoing series, and in the beginning of 2025 I had 44 ongoing series, and at the end of the month June I have 36 ongoing series. Especially with my try a chapter videos, I took out many series from my TBR, as well as of course finishing some series. Lastly, for Reading Around the World Challenge, which I have been doing for the past 3 years, my aim for 2025 was to read from at least 25 countries in total. Also, books set in 10 new different countries from the ones that I read in the previous 2 years. And in 2025, I actually read books taking place in 27 different countries, and also 7 of those countries were new. So I've achieved one of my goals for this challenge, and I am quite close to achieving the second one. This is also a challenge that I like very, very much. In general, I can say that I am very, very happy with the progress that I made in my 2025 reading goals. In the beginning of the year, I've said that I've deliberately chose goals that would be quite easy to achieve, considering that I'm at least on track on all of my goals. I think I've made a quite wise decision. I know it's not the same for all of the readers, but at least for me, it's a big pleasure to check out things from lists. In the beginning of the video, I've said that I might modify some of my goals, but considering the progress that I made in all of them, I do not think that I will have to modify any of my goals. The second half of the year will be the same. Please comment down below how did you do with your reading goals. And if you're a new viewer, first of all, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Hope to see you very soon. Bye. As for Turkish word of the day, I'm going to choose a very, very easy word today, which is category. Category means category in Turkish, and category is our Turkish word of the day. Have a good day.